Okay, gonna do a short walk around video of the 1995 Isuzu Rodeo. Got some pretty decent light right now, so this is just exceptionally clean mid-90s Japanese SUV. New tires on it, just the originals were so dry rotted when I got it. They were just not safe. The Isuzu Rodeo tire cover on the back is something I also put on. I don't know if they all came with them. I just know this one didn't have it on when I had it. And I had it on there about a week and somebody stole it when I had it on a drive, so I know they got taken very easily. That's my second one on there. Those are the factory wheels. There's not a single flaw that I've seen in the finish of any of the wheels. They're 16-inch, which is kind of neat and rare, I think, for a small vehicle this size. 6 lug. Okay, all of the trim you can see is still nice black, gray. We got a park light that has been glued right there, and the worst part on this entire thing, probably the only bad part, is there are some flaws in the hood paint. It's really hard to capture, but they're actually not really hard to see. It's just hard to get on camera. Something has leaked down on it in probably a dozen or so little spots, and you can kind of see that. It was obviously oh, there we go, kind of a liquid of some sort. Looks like maybe it was under something on a lift, and it's only on the hood and only in a few spots. The rest of the paint is really nice. Let me capture the wheels. This center cap has got a little bit of fade. The other one's perfect. I'm not sure why. The rockers are impeccable. Again, the black plastic and hard rubber trim is just as it was, I think, from the factory. But the rockers, even underneath, it's just so nice. Most of them, it seems like, get rust real easy in these areas. The taillights are crystal clear. They just rust out. And the spare tire cover, bumpers, thin gauge metal get real rusty. This one is extremely nice. The tire mechanisms on the Rodeo is locked into place so it wouldn't come back on you. Again, just super nice. The power latch in the car works, and also on the outside you can lock it, so that one won't work. Nice grab handle there. Again, not many scrapes or anything in the plastic. It's got the optional pull cover there to cover your cargo. Perfect headliner, lights work, come on like they should. Again, all this black trim is so nice. Factory roof carrier slider. There's the perfect center cap on this one. Again, you can kind of just see the wheel finishes. It's easy to clean. It looks rough cast, but it's got kind of a clear coat over it. Yeah, you can see some of the factory markings. The undercarriage is not, you know, pristine. It does have some scale on it, which is typical for where we're at. They use salt on the roads, even though this is used minimally. I think if they drove it in the winter, it's going to get some. But just there's not even rock chips on the underside of the rockers. If I can show that fully. Scratch on that mirror. Lifted 1.5 inches, shackle back, just torsion crank in the front. Sitting really level right now, although the consequence of that is a stiffer ride. I'm up into the preload. Can be put back if you would prefer that. I'm even happy to do it. This is maybe one of the few interior flaws. Every picture I look like has that, kind of like the heat just shrunk them. It's getting a little dark, so hopefully you can see in here, but the carpet is really nice, other than there's one stain, and I took a good picture of it, so we won't be able to see it. It's kind of a red stain. Got the fold down seat. You have to pop the headrests off. The seat functions just as it should. Door panels are perfect. Door jambs. Even down to the part where you get in, it's just so nice. The mats are not pristine. They've got little stains and stuff. I think I've got a picture of those with better light. And really quite comfortable seats. Way more legroom than like the Forerunner of its same era. The seats don't sit on the floor like that. They drop the floor down on these, and it's so much nicer. Everything works. It does have an aftermarket stereo. I wished it didn't. It obviously works better, but I like the original. There's the original miles, 26,000 or so. 5-speed 4-wheel drive works. No wind leaks. One other thing I was going to mention is just it has 0 oil leaks. This has been parked in the same location, and there's just been not a drop under it. I move it, but it comes back here, and there's just no oil leaks at all. Tranny leaks, differential, just have not seen anything. So I hope I haven't oversold this. It isn't perfect, but I think you'd be hard pressed to find a 90s Japanese SUV of this vintage in better shape. There probably is better examples, but they're few and far between, and for rodeos maybe even more rare, as they just didn't have quite the same following. However, they did outsell for several years in this era. They outsold all the other ones, so they were out there, and I'm sure if you're looking at this, it's because you had one, or you had a friend that had one, or something like that. Okay, I'll try and answer any questions that come up, and hopefully you enjoy the auction and enjoy this little SUV. Thanks.